I am in sunny California for work, first trip out west, and I'm sitting here about to impulse purchase Disneyland tickets. They weren't available. I was just gonna do Downtown Disney, but now there's tickets. I could go tonight. Disneyland is open until midnight. Or I could go Wednesday. Disneyland is open until 10. It's currently 9:14. I'm jamming to Pandora as I'm working. And do I do it? I don't know. I don't know. It's in the cart. I don't know why I'm nervous to spend $149, but I don't know. For today, May 2nd. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna do it. Purchase. Oh, I'm like shaking right now. Okay. Bro! I'm going to Disneyland. I really hope I picked the right day. I picked the right day, yeah? Yeah? Do I need a reservation? I know I need a reservation. Okay, I'll figure this out and get back to you. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lena, and today I am taking my very first visit to Disneyland. I'm so excited, very impromptu. I've been thinking about doing this since I first planned this trip, and on a whim I decided to do it. I didn't think I'd be able to get tickets, and they released more, so I'm going. I am here in the Beverly Hills area for a work trip. I work in sports, and this week is the Men's National Collegiate Volleyball Championship at UCLA. I have never been to this side of the country before. I mean, I was in Hawaii, but that's different. So I haven't been West Coast. This is my very first time, and while I've made it all this way, I just have to go to Disneyland. I will be headed out in the next little bit. I'm only going for the evening because it is a work trip. I had to be available for practices earlier today. It looks like traffic is pretty thick right now, several accidents on the highway. So I'm likely not gonna get to the park until about 6:30 this evening. The park is open till midnight, and I do plan to shut it down. So I'm gonna pack as much in as I can. I didn't do any research. I don't know a ton about Disneyland, aside from that it's the original park and that it's the OG. Obviously, I'm very in tune with Disney World, so this will be interesting. Yeah, I'm so excited. This is some of the fun things that I get to do when I'm traveling for work. Love my job, can't complain being over here. So I am gonna head out in the next little bit. All right, so we'll do a fit check here. I got my red ears. Yes, I did pack them just in case. I knew I was at least gonna be doing a day in Downtown Disney, so I packed ears. We're going for comfy today, so we're wearing some old lady thrifted cropped jeans, my tie-dye Star Wars t-shirt from my Thread Up Thrifted video, go watch that one, and then my staple Fila tennis shoes. It's gonna drop down to the 50s like it usually does in this time of year in California, and I wanna be comfortable and warm when it does. This sweatshirt, it's my Mouseketeers sweatshirt that I got from the outlets. That'll keep me nice and warm once the weather drops. Like I said, we are gonna be staying, I guess you and I, are gonna be staying pretty late tonight, so I wanna be prepared and keep going even when it gets cold. And then I'm taking my small Kate Spade little crossbody, and I've got my Waffles wallet in there. And actually, there's so little things that I actually need to take with me that my camera and tripod will fit. So that will be super nice when I wanna be hands-free on rides. I'm officially here. It is 6:53. My goal is to get here at about 6:30, but traffic was really bad. Took me like an hour and 40 minutes to drive over here, but hey, we made it. First thought, this parking garage is very difficult to navigate. I absolutely parked in a very far away spot. I should have done better, but I see the sign that says 2 parks. Where I'm going. And I'm gonna start with a new one. Everyone is lining up right now for the parade, and I don't really care for nighttime entertainment. I'd rather ride all the new rides, so I'm gonna do that instead of stake out a spot, but I'm gonna do bobsled, do Matterhorn. They've got single riders, so let's do it. That was an experience. That is not a smooth ride, but I'd say it's a fun one. Instead of waiting the posted 45 minutes, I waited 10 for single rider. So I'm starving. So I'm actually headed back to Galaxy's Edge because I'm gonna get some food, and then I'm gonna do another single rider line at Smuggler's Run. I've done that in Florida. I'm sure it's the same thing, but I'm hitting up those single riders right now. Before I hop in line for the next one, I've got a Ronto wrap. I've never had one of these, but I've heard they're amazing. Look at my view. I'm casually just parked in front of the Parked Millennium Falcon, so let's try this thing. They have these in Florida too, but I've never spent the time to eat in Galaxy's Edge, and this is quick and easy. Let's see. Tastes like a brat with like a whole lot of other stuff on it. I don't like hot dogs. I don't eat brats too often, but for something different, it's not too bad. I think it's good. It is $7.50 at 4 hours and 10 minutes. One ride done. I'm gonna do single rider for Smuggler's Run once I'm done eating that. Standby is currently 30 minutes, so I have a feeling it'll be less than 10 for that one.
Faster when we get to the green. Awesome. Right, Pilot. Push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left. Move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that. To fly up and push forward to fly down. Only one gunner. So, weapons are online. Left pilot, hit the distance. Now let's go get that coaxial. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed.
Alright, so as I predicted, that was exactly the same as Florida. Felt like the exact same experience. I was the one and only gunner on the ship. They took all single riders for that ride. All 5 of us were in the single rider line, but waited less than 10 minutes. And I'm going to see where to go next. I think Splash Mountain. I think I'll hit my last single rider line and then start hitting some of the other ones. Okay, I know I checked online and there's definitely a single rider line, but I can't find it. And I don't want to wait 55 minutes for a ride that I've ridden 100 times in Florida, even if it is different. Bro, did I just find it? The single rider lines here are never by the ride itself. Like, I don't understand. I think I know where it is, and then I look around and there it's not. Maybe this is it? This has gotta be it. If it is, we're gonna do it. It's okay. I don't know what I'm doing.
Serpents and spiders
I have lots of thoughts after that one. Haunted Mansion at Magic Kingdom is like one of my all-time favorite rides. This was a little mind-blowing for me. That stretching room goes so far down. It felt massive. That queue, once you get inside to the dune buggies, massive. We talk about how Disney World has so much more space than Disneyland, but there were so many instances where that queue and the ride just felt so much bigger. And I think, I would guess that that's because you can go down into the ground, unlike Florida where you can't dig down, you have to build up and you can only go so tall. So even where the ghosts are, that room just felt huge, but the ride starts like 4 scenes in after the one in Florida does. So the ride's shorter, but the rooms are bigger. So, which run do I like more? They're pretty even for me. I might say Disneyland for this one. The room just feels more grand, more eerie. So we'll go with Disneyland on that one. Alright, I just have wait times and Jungle Cruise is at 10. I haven't ridden Jungle Cruise in Florida since they changed it. And I don't know if they changed it here. I don't know how similar the rides are, but we're gonna find out. So it's a skipper that really make or breaks the ride, and that was so much fun. On the off chance you're watching it, Skipper Colin, you were hilarious. I loved every single second of it. I ended up waiting just about 5 minutes, very close to a walk-on. It may just be because I'm not used to this park, but it feels much harder to navigate. Maybe it's also because of crowds. It's super, super busy right now. Like, see, I don't even know where I'm going. They've got some weird traffic patterns right now, probably because of fireworks in, how long, 30 minutes? 20 minutes? They wouldn't let us go at the hub. So I'm headed to the back of the castle because there's some rides there that aren't in Disney World that I want to check out. Alright, super low quality, but my camera died. I forgot to bring a backup battery with me, and so we're using the phone for the rest of the evening. I found a quiet corner, and some of the rides were a little longer wait times than I wanted, but I gotta get a churro. I mean, I've had a churro at Disney World, but I've heard they're better at Disneyland. So I got myself a churro, and they also have this sprinkle dip specifically for the Electrical Parade's 50th anniversary. And it's literally just sprinkles and buttercream. So I wanted to try this. I'm gonna start with eating just a bite of the churro, and then we'll try some with the frosting too. Ah! I don't want to be a hater, but it's good. I don't know. I just don't see the need to get it every time. It's super crunchy. I don't know if it's supposed to be. It kind of hurt the roof of my mouth. Let's try some frosting. The frosting's cold. And I really prefer a hot churro, and this won't be hot anymore, but it doesn't need the frosting. It's honestly a little too much with the frosting. But hey, when in Disneyland, I don't regret it. I'm gonna be on a sugar high. It is now 9:46. I got 2 hours and 15 minutes. I've got a list of like 1, 2, 3, 4, just 4 or 5 more rides that I want to hit up. We'll see if I have time for all of them. One of which is Hyperspace Mountain, which has been really long, and Rise of the Resistance has also been long. So the other ones I want to hit, Small World is right behind me. I'll try to do that one. That should be pretty short at this point. I want to get on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride and Snow White as well, so we'll see if I can do that. I'm just trying to weigh my priorities because I feel like something's going to have to give, but we'll see. But for now, I'm going to eat a quick snack and then get back to the rides. see me, but Small World was amazing. I loved it. Having the characters in there, it made the whole ride for me. Okay, change in plans because I had no idea that Rise of the Resistance closed at 10 instead of at park close. I am headed back to the train station and I'm gonna ride it around to Frontierland and ride Winnie the Pooh because it's one I haven't done yet. The ones behind the castle still have a longer wait time than I'd like at 25 minutes each, but Pooh's a walk on at 5. And I'm still holding out for Hyperspace Mountain at park close. I think I'd rather wait that one afterwards. It's at 75 minutes still, so I'll just push that one till the end of the night.
First the ring, and now this.
Goodness gracious!
Alright, another post-ride update. Did Winnie the Pooh. It was in fact a walk-on, more or less. It's not... It's cute. I love Winnie the Pooh, but the one in Florida at least has a storyline. You're following the book. This just kind of felt like random scenes, and so for that reason and that reason only, I'm going with Florida being the better of the two. But regardless, it was still really good. I'm happy it was a walk-on. I hadn't put much stock into doing Indiana Jones because the wait time has been like an hour and I didn't want to spend that much time. Well, before I got on Winnie the Pooh, it was at a 25-minute wait. It is currently 10:51. We have just over 1 hour until park close, so I think it's a good time to do that one since it's at this end of the park anyway. So we'll do Indy and then head to Tomorrowland and finish with Hyperspace Mountain. If I have time to do Buzz, that was 5 minutes when I last looked. If I have time, I'll do it, but if not, we'll head right to Mountain. All right, so Indiana Jones was super, super cool, but it was way too dark to film, so that's why I don't have any footage. Only waited 15 minutes, so that was a huge plus. What really cracked me up is throughout the whole queue, they kept saying, this is a ride unlike anything you've ever experienced, we guarantee it. It's the exact same concept of dinosaur, so same kind of car, same kind of like ride system. Now, Indiana Jones has better animatronics, it's newer, it's better scenery and whatever, so I would say that one does have a leg up, but it's definitely the same exact concept as dinosaur, which I find hilarious, but it was super good. We are now coming on 11:20. Park closes in 40 minutes. Both Mr. Toad's Wild Ride and Buzz have both 5-minute waits. So I'm gonna walk past Mr. Toad's and try to do that one since that's not in Disney World, and try to walk on that before heading to Hyperspace Mountain. I keep saying that, but I really want to go on that one. Hyperspace Mountain isn't something that happens all the time. It's a overlay of regular Space Mountain, and it is Star Wars themed specifically for May the 4th. Definitely want to try to get on that since it is something different. Just finished Mr. Toad. That ride was delightfully odd. I don't get it, but hey, it's cute. I didn't see Mr. Toad the entire ride. No idea who he is, which one, I don't know, but hey, it worked. Driving the car makes it a little more fun. Anywho, it is now 11:35. I might be able to squeeze in a ride on Buzz, but I don't want to chance it. I really don't want to get on Buzz and then get stuck or have any sort of issues. So I'm just walking my way to Hyperspace Mountain now. And then once I'm done with that, I feel like this is gonna be really shaky. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna take some pictures of the castle. I haven't taken a single castle picture yet, so I'm gonna do that, walk the Emporium a little bit, maybe get myself a little souvenir, and call it a night. Alright, Hyperspace Mountain was so cool. I'm not even like a diehard Star Wars fan, but my goodness, that was amazing. I saved the best for last. I am headed out. That wait was about 40 minutes. It's just after 12:20. I got a few pictures to take, and then I gotta drive home. Should only take about 40 minutes this time instead of an hour and 40 it took to get here, so it should be pretty quick and easy. But I'm gonna wrap things up here. I'm gonna say goodbye to the park. Oh, it's been a good evening, and I am going to wrap things up, conclude everything, tie up some bows once I get back to the hotel. All right, I am back with the vlog camera. Now that I'm back at the hotel, I could put a new battery in, but it is now nearly 2:30, and I am finally ready for bed. Had to get a shower in and all that good stuff. This time it took 38 minutes to get back. It was totally worth the drive, but I would be okay with never driving LA rush hour traffic ever again. But it was most definitely worth it. I'm so happy I decided to buy a ticket at the last minute. I'm super happy with everything I was able to get done. I believe I counted 10 attractions in 5 hours, which is pretty fantastic. My longest wait was Hyperspace Mountain at 40 minutes. So I didn't feel like I was wasting a ton of time in lines. I definitely got to do all the things that I wanted to. Some that are in Florida and several that are not. But all in all, it was a really, really great night. My heart still belongs with Florida. My mind has not been changed. There are a few things about Disneyland that I definitely don't prefer, but I can do a separate video on that. That's neither here nor there. All that matters is that I am very, very happy with my decision to buy that ticket at the last second. So it's bedtime. It is 5 a.m. back in Ohio, which means it's way too late. I have some volleyball matches for work tomorrow, but I am signing off. This is the only video for this trip, but the hope is to come back to California here soon, so we'll see if those plans unfold. But I appreciate you watching. Thanks for tuning in. Give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.